Hi guys, many of you are still wanting to get into the Sarasota market, and so what I wanted to do today is to provide you with a market update and then provide you with some tips as to how you can best get results here in Sarasota, Lakewood Ranch or Venice, no matter where in Sarasota County you're interested in buying a home. So let's start off with reviewing some of the macro trends. So I'm going to keep it really high level, but it might give you an indication of where things are headed. According to realtor.com, since about April, inventory, so the number of listings on the market, is up by about 30%. Number of homes on the market actually went up by about 6% in August. So that is good news. What is driving these trends? First of all, buyers are getting really tired of being outbidded, of not finding the right home, and they're thinking, you know what, let me just wait this out a little bit. Then you have those buyers who are taking a break for the summer because they're either traveling or maybe they're spending more time with their family and friends. Then you have those sellers who are listing their homes. They're finally deciding to sell their homes because they don't want to miss out on this crazy market we're in. For the National Association of Realtors, the real estate prices are expected to go up by another 4.4% in the next 12 months. What is happening here in Sarasota? Because just as much as we should look at macro trends, we also have to look at the information very much localized. When we look at the median price, it was close to what it was back in June and July for August, $367,000. The number of properties sold for August versus July was down by 11%, and the number of days on the market actually increased since July. And so this could be indicative of a shifting market, or it could just be what happens typically in the summertime, which is a slowdown in the market. Now, where do I think the market is headed? It's really tough to say. It could go either way. But usually outside of the pandemic, so pre-pandemic days, the real estate market kicks into high gear in the wintertime when the snowbirds are in town, and a lot of them then end up deciding to purchase something in areas such as Sarasota. You couple that with those people who are able to work more remote. I do believe that the wintertime is going to be hectic unless outside forces such as the interest rate, the pandemic take a drastic turn. I would say that the market is not going to ease up anytime soon because it just hasn't really done that. There's been a slight shift here, but I would say that's mainly due to buyer fatigue and also people just going on vacation or not wanting to bother with real estate in the summertime, so taking some time off. If the forecast for what's going to happen in the next 12 months by the National Association of Realtors holds true for Florida, for Sarasota, meaning that the prices are just going to continue to go up, then I would say go into the market now and take advantage of those people who are still trying to wait it out. And so what I want to talk about next is what you can do in order to be successful in this marketplace if you're trying to find a home for yourself. And I'm really not referring to investment properties. This is much more in the lines of you want to move here and this is going to become your primary home. My first recommendation is, if you don't know the area, go and explore it, because many of you think of Sarasota, Lakewood Ranch, and Venice as kind of the same, but yet these areas are very different. And so I think it's worth it to spend some time in each one of them. Think about what's important to you, how close you want to be to the beaches. The second step then is decide what area you feel most comfortable in. You're taking a process of elimination. You can almost visualize of this cone, and it gets more narrow and narrow as you get down to the selection of your choice. So now that you've made a decision, say you decided on Sarasota. Well, Sarasota has many different types of neighborhoods. You could live in Gulf Gate, you could live in Palmer Ranch. I think at that point you're ready to engage your realtor, and that realtor is going to help you focus on the neighborhoods that are going to be most appealing to you based on the feedback that you get. Once you've aligned with your realtor, you're ready to go see homes in those areas that make sense for you. And you have to remember that the homes in this market are still going very fast. In a lot of cases, they can go within a day, sometimes even hours. So if you're ready to buy, then you have to make a decision very fast. In other words, if you see a home that makes sense for you, put an offer in that same day. There's so many cash buyers in this market, making it much harder if you're financing, but it certainly isn't impossible to purchase a home financing wise. Make sure you have your approval letter ready to go and present a really good offer. And sellers aren't just going to look at the highest offer. They're also going to want to make sure that the offer is actually going to go through. Number 6, don't give up. You're probably going to go through this process a few times. I've talked to many buyers who are just exhausted. If you decide that this is a place you want to live in, then just go for it and hang in there. Eventually, it's just a matter of time, you're going to be able to get your dream home in the location that you're going to feel most comfortable in because you've done all your research. This was helpful. If you need a realtor in the area, I would love to work with you. You can reach me anytime at this email address over here. Now, if you're on my channel for the first time, please subscribe and also like this video. I'll see you in my next one.